Aw, they look so cute sleeping. Look at Vivian. That's so adorable. But it's time to wake them up. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. My name is RubenKings. In the last episode, we figured out where we have to go for the next Crystal Star, and we have to head to a place called Key Hall Key. And Professor Frankly had told us to go visit the Rogueport port, obviously. And what we're gonna do first is there's actually a new trouble for us that we can actually work on, and I want to do that ASAP, because if you go all the way down here, you get a elusive badge quest. I'm explaining person, meet me on the roof of Zest's house in Rogueport Square. This poster's anonymous and may be dangerous. Want to take on this trouble? Yes. Do it and do it right. Okay, so I wanted to do this as soon as it was available to us, because it's very important that you do so. I personally think it's something I would recommend you do right away as soon as you can, which you can after Chapter 4. And Luigi's here with his screw buddy. Yeah, I recommend doing this as soon as possible, as soon as you get the chance to do it. But if you go over here, you'll find out that, yes. Hi, Mr. Mustache Cutie. I am the one with the trouble. I'm a pretty lucky girl to have such a strapping fellow like you take on my trouble. Well, let me get right to it, okay? I've done all I could find this one elusive badge, but I've failed at every turn. The badge is hidden in Hooktail's lair. Of that much, I'm sure. I went to check that room after I heard you defeated Hooktail, but nothing. I did hear rumors that to find this badge, one has to use the wind. I have no idea what that means, though. Anyway, look for it, okay, sweetie? Okay, so yeah, Miss Mouse wants us to go look for a badge at Hooktail's castle, and we have to go do that. So I'm just going to cut ahead to where we're at the very top of Hooktail's castle, because it's a long way, and I don't want to let you guys sit through all of that. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm actually down to actually, like, just, you know, speed it up. I haven't done that in a while, actually, so I think I'll just speed it up instead of cutting it. So, I'll see you guys in a bit anyways. Alright, here we go.
Let's step outside. The dawn is breaking, I can see the light. Can you give me a clue? Is there something I can do? 'Cause I should know better than to make you feel worse. Shatter your sadness and lift off the curse that you are under now. The world just keeps on spinning around. The same old feelings in a different town.
Okay, so we finally made it to Hooktail's castle, rooftop, whatever you call it. And what you want to do is just use the hurricane, and you'll get this amazing badge. Attack FXB. The badge Mrs. Mouse is looking for, take it to her. Alright, and with that, we have completed this task. And I'll meet you guys back in Rogueport once again. Yes, backtracking. Ugh. Alright, see you guys in a bit. And now that we're back, finally, you can give her the badge. That face, does it mean you found the badge? Let's give it to her. Well, this is certainly the badge I was looking for. Oh my, yes. Now my sweet promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hid that badge. It was a little game of mine. I have to apologize, but I knew you would find it, my handsome cheese hunk. You may have even more badge finding skill than I do. I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on. Oh, because I'm sure I have to find lots of badges that way, don't you think? Now, how about that reward? Let's see. Take this badge that you managed to find, but I expect you to lead me to more. We got the new badge, and we formally say, you now enjoy the pleasure of my company. She kisses you once again. And with that, you get Mrs. Mouse as a optional party member. You do not need to do this, this trouble, by the way. You don't need to do it. You don't need to bother with it at all. I just want to show this off because for those who haven't played it, Miss Mouse is actually really good for finding hidden items and stuff like that, like star pieces and stuff. If you don't know where those are, she's really good at finding those, and I want to use her for that. So, yeah, she's very... Oh, yeah, and honestly, I don't know if you guys remember, but back when I said we're going to find a way to get enemies' items, she is that. She's the reason why... she's the only character that can steal items from enemies. You solved the trouble. With that, we've gotten her. So yes, there should be something somewhere nearby. Okay. What she was referring to must be the star piece that I probably should have. I think it's up there. Yeah, there must be a star piece right here. Unless I already got it. Yes, I have. But yeah, honestly, she has a lot of good, things going on. And yeah, she is probably one of my favorite partners to use in this game. Just for the sheer fact that she is really good at finding collectibles. Like if you see right there, she marked that there was something somewhere. And I believe it's back here. No, it's not. I'm a dum-dum. Alright, was it back here? Let's see. Because when she hops, that's when you're super close. That's not it either. Oh, I bet she's referring to this, honestly. Yep, she's referring to that. Yeah, we can't open that right now. Sometimes she will bait you on things like that, but, it's not too bad. I mean, we'll be able to get that thing much later, just not right now. But it's totally fine. Okay, so she does that right here. She said, oh, there's something right near us, sweetie. Oh, there's a star piece I never got here! Yay! Okay, so what I want to do is that I want to use the shine sprites that I had. Welcome to the home of Merlin, the super magician of foresaw your arrival. So, which partner would you like to power up? We have enough to partner up both of these. So, but I want to save Miss Mouse for a little bit. Okay, shall I power up this partner? Yes. Shazibi! Actually, I might as well power up now. Shazubi! Care to power up more? Sure, we might as well. We might as well power up Mrs. Mouse. Shall I power up this partner? Yes. Shazibi! Shazubi! Then you may go. Okay. So once we've done that, we can see that she has the T's. Okay, so she can hit enemies with some slime moves, making them dizzy. Kiss Thief, she can steal an enemy's badge or item. Pretty good. Attack an enemy with a slap that pierces defense. And let's see. Okay. And then Vivian gets a move called Fiery Jinx, which attacks all foes with flames that set them on fire. It's really good. It shoots a lot of PP, though. But other than that, it's pretty fine. Alright, so what I want to do now is I actually want to go to the Rogueport port. Is that what we call it? The docks area with all the pirate guys just chilling. I want to go visit that place just so we can find out how to get to Key Hall Key. So let's get to that. So, first things first, I'm going to talk to this toad right here. Key Hall Key? You mean the island where the treasure board of Cortez of the Pirate King is hidden? So you want that treasure, eh? Fine, but keep an eye out for the pirate crystal. It'll get you. Okay, sorry, that was a Bob-omb. Key Hall Key? That's the cursed island. Don't get mixed up with that place for your own sake. Ooh, so everyone's saying that this place is terrible. Not long ago, ship after ship went there hunting for treasure. No one ever returned. I bet they met the bad end of the Pirate King's curse. Those guys were dumb. Dang, what? That's tragic. Okay, I see as our friend is gone. Let's see. Let's talk to more of these toads over here. That ship docked over there? That ship belongs to Flavio, the merchant trader. He don't sell too often, though. Mostly he hangs at the Podley's joint at the plaza. Ooh, okay. That's good information. Oi, you! With the mustache! What's with the stink guy? Hey, you got something to say? Alright, then ask me anything. I'm like the encyclopedia I am. I can answer anything. Oh, Keyhole Key. Listen, mate. Don't ask me about that place. I got no need for a curse from the Pirate King. Oh, gee willikers. Okay, so there's a pirate ship right here that belongs to Flavio. And what we need to do is to get Flavio to let us use it so we can get to Keyhole Key. Now, everyone does say that Keyhole Key is cursed, but we have the crystal stars, so I'm pretty sure we should be fine, you know, with this area. So, let's talk to Flavio. Let's see what he's got to say for us. All right. I still must this thing. Okay. The castle's gaze, the red jewel shines and plays. It's a boom bassa boom festival. They stash brothers, best of friends. 3 times the stash lands on his hand. Blue stash's belly, 4 times his whack. Now all the fireworks boom and crack. Oh my god. Monetary wealth gives me freedom. Yes, and freedom gives me the wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that the man whose life is unchained must always long for yet more? Ah? Oh, what is missing from my life? The tears of my very insides. I must know. What do I lack? Romance, definitely. I'd say emotion. Probably thrills. Money, maybe? Probably thrills. I want to say that. Thrills, you say? Aha! I suppose one does need some thrills every now and then. Oh, there is nothing like the feeling of being alone on a mountain, shivering to death. Oh, no, foolish Flavio, not chills, you silly man. What I need are thrills. Wait, hold the horses, that is it. Now that I am thinking of it, I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Ah, yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me. A hunt for a pirate treasure. Oh, why that shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion and even money. Oh, do you not know the tale? The Pirate King's treasure hidden on the Keyhole Key. Oh, well, tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid his hoard on the pirate booty there. Oh, for years treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot. But not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. Oh, people here have whispered that the ghost of Cortez attacks all those who seek his treasure. Ay. Because of those very rumors, the people no longer go to Kihaki. Okay, but that would not stop Flavio. That treasure is there, yes, and I'm going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trade extraordinaire, millionaire, Silio of the 7 Seas. What is that you're saying? Are you looking for a treasure here in Rockport? Why such craziness? There is anything like that in such a dull armpit of a town. Oh, you cannot be believing in such stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No. No madness comes bursting from your mouth. You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over, rather. I mean, show me. You are having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keyhole Key. You swine, you mean to steal my treasure out of from under me? You awful, awful man. Well, now I'm confused. You are looking for things known as the crystal stars. But now that I am thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash. Yes, that would be... Ah, stop such thoughts, Flavio. What you need is a romance. Thrills and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. This must be the fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Keyhole Key. Of course, the crystal stars is yours. Yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. Huh? You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? Ha 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 ha! You unfortunate foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? Oh, I will volunteer myself as an intrepid leader. Yes, you will be captain. Ah, danger and adventure tickles my nostrils. Come to the harbor right away. Wow, that was a very lengthy thing, but yeah, that was very lengthy. Okay, so now we got Flavio's permission to finally go to Keyhole Key, so let's get to that ASAP as possible, brothers. Okay, so what we're gonna do is talk to Flavio on his ship, and let's see what's going on. Ah, yes, so it is you, so sadly a slight problem seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She is a fine vessel, no? She's the SS Flavion, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp of circumstance, no one can compare to her. Oh, behold the elegant curve of her prow as she cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? But she is not just a beauty, she is a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. But above all, I can tell you this proud ship can. Ah, yes, did you speak? Oh, yes. Sorry, of course. The problem that has sprung up, I had completely forgotten about it. The SS Flavion bewitches me. Well, here is the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, he is the highest ranked helmsman in these two ships, you know. So here is the real problem. The waters around Keyhole Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for a navigator. It is, how you say, a pickle. Oh, Flavio. Where are you talking there, sir? If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Papatch. You can solve a problem, then spit it out already. Well, I've heard talk of a famed no legendary sailor living in Roleport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Bobbery, a salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he's said to have the helmsman's touch, and he will make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, ain't a soul what's seen him on the seas of the late. Okay. Bassa boom, problem solved. Let us scout out this Bobbery fellow and get him on board. Okay, so I guess that's our mission. As customary, my captain will handle all the negotiations, and that would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? No complaints. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, 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 aye. Sounds fair. Good plan. Sure thing. Alright. Then it is decided. You must find this Bobbery and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. Okay, so what we gotta do is find somebody named Bobbery. So let's see. Let's see if we can find out any way we can tell where Bobbery is. Now, I'm a Bobbery. Now that you mentioned, I heard there was a bloke that was like a navigator, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. He's dead? No, he's not dead at all. Bobbery, yeah, sure, that bloke used to park over the Puddley's Palace in the plaza. Ooh, okay, so let's see. Admiral Bobbery, I'm fairly sure there was an old guy living in the east part of town. Okay, so I think we can get some hints from people at Puddley's, but let's check that out real quick. Okay, so ooh, nice. Okay, this is very interesting. Let's talk to Puddley himself. Yeah, I know him. You know, the house past the wall in the eastern town, that's his. But I think both you and he would be better off if you just let him be. Oh, poor. Okay. So yeah, he does live in the east part of town. But how do we get to him? Let's see. Because I believe he actually is the house on the right side of this area right here that is locked. Right here. Yeah, it's locked from the inside. I believe that's his house. So what we gotta do is not go over here, actually. What you want to do is go up here with Yoshi. Okay, you gotta be careful. And yes, we're gonna go up here. Okay, I want to be careful. And you want to do this. And let's see, can we get a star piece? Yes, we can. And we can get this Shine Sprite that's just chilling up here really good. Oh, I don't want to drop down here. Very nice. There's a suspicious looking person up there, but I'm not too fond of getting that. And I believe there is a star piece over here. Unless I'm dumb. Okay, I'm retarded. Sorry. Okay. But now that we're done with that, let's actually roll ourselves into this, because we do have a new ability that we can roll into things. And now we're here. Let's talk to this man right here. What do you blokes want? Admiral Bobbery? I haven't heard the faintest idea of what you're talking about. Now, if you please, drop the axe, Super Stash. We already found out that you're Admiral Bobbery. What poppycock? Tell me, what you want with me if I were this chap? You say your ship needs a navigator, huh? And you want me to do the job, Sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea nevermore. But that's just not cool. You want to see me beg for something? Is that it? You have to come along. Only you can get us safely to Key. Awfully sorry, dear boy. But when I say no, I mean is no. No, away with you. Okay, I guess we're dipping. What's the next move, Chief? The salty dude's going nowhere fast. I can't figure this guy out. What's his beef with the ocean anyway? You know what we ought to do? Go find someone who knows what this dude's deal is. Okay, so we're going to go back to Podley's because I believe Podley has the most information about Admiral Bobbery. I think Podley would be the best person to talk to about this. I believe he is the #1 person. So let's talk to Podley once again. Not to this rat person, but yeah, let's talk to you. Say Bobbery won't go with the sea, huh? Well, I can't say that surprises me. The real question is, why are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back in the water? Okay, so is that it? Now I see. You want to mount an expedition to Key? We're off seas out there. Most sailors would meet their ends, but not old Bobbery, though. The fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying, but I'll tell it to you if you really want me to. In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale woe goes something like this. Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlette. The two of them were madly in love, and the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods. Scarlette never complained, though, and always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery, his eye, never drifted. He loved only Scarlette, and truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could, and all was good for a long time. But not all good things can last. It was particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlette fell ill, a virus, a passing cold, nobody knew. But soon it turned serious. Bobbery at sea on a long lonely voyage knew nothing of his bride's suffering. And by the time he returned, Scarlette had succumbed and she was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her to health, and I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts, and they tormented him always, haunting his sleep. He has never gone out to sea since. That's crazy, dude. Gee, what a downer. I guess that's pretty good reason for hating the ocean. You know what's now, so tell me, do you still want him to go out to sea? Yeah, I do. Very well, I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this. This man straight up had this thing. What are you doing? An old letter. Oh, Scarlette actually wrote him a deathbed letter. Okay, so what's written inside? I can tell you what she's doing. She told me she's dying. If I should succumb to this plague and my love should blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him so he may hear my voice. It was her last request. Well, then I saw Bobbery in misery, trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife. Yeah, totally. I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I regretted it ever since. Okay, seems fair, buddy. So we're gonna give Admiral Bobbery this letter, and hopefully now he can actually stop whining and finally go back to sea. I know it sounds like super, what's the word? I know it's not like a dick for wanting him to get back in the water so fast, but man, the world is at stake. I know your wife died. I'm sorry. But honestly, what? Oh, by Blabberton's beard, not you again. No matter how many times you entreat me, my stance is firm. Now away with you. Pardon? A letter, you say, for me? What? Scarlette? This is Scarlette's handwriting. Scarlette, my love, My love, if you're reading this letter, then I'm no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us, I have decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were out to sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, Bobbery, my sweet Bobbery. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg you'll remember that time like love was a tide. You are one with the sea as you were one with me. Do not lose both of your lives' loves. Time is like love is a tide as you are one with the sea as you are one with me. 1,000 pardons, but may I have a moment alone with you, please? Whew. That's nuts. That is heavy. That is heavy stuff right there. This game is raw emotion, and I don't think we'll ever see another game like this ever again. Yes, love, I was happy. My sweet, sweet Scarlette, I love you still. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe? Bound to Key? Humph. Well, if you think an old sea bomb like me is what you need, let's shove off then. And more Bobbery? Yes. Alright, so Bobbery has now finally joined us, and we can finally head off to Key. The ship's in the harbor. I must expect her before we leave. I shall meet you there. Okay. And with that, I think we're going to end things off for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And for all that goodness, can I stop getting spam emails? And I think I'll end it off here. See you guys in the next one. Peace.
Woo!